And I'd now like to introduce our first panel of speakers on agricultural robotics startups. We have Dan Steere, the co-founder and CEO of Abundant Robotics, Eric Adamson, the co-founder and CEO of Tortuga AgTech, Eric Cadian, the lead roboticist at FarmWise, Andrew Bate, the founder of Swarm Farm Robotics from Australia, and of course, Alexander Kernbaum, Principal Research Engineer in Robotics at SRI International, who is kindly also moderating our panel today. Over to you, Alex.
Great, thanks a lot, Andrew. Great to be here. My name is Alexander Kernbaum. I'm a senior manager and principal researcher at SRI International, and I'm very happy to be here helping moderate this panel on ag tech. So our first panel is composed of startups in the ag tech space, and we'll start off today by giving the floor to each panelist for about 5 minutes to outline some of the things they've been working on and some thoughts that they have, and then we'll open up to a general discussion. And if you have questions, feel free to add them to the chat window, and I will be sorting through them and preparing some questions for our speakers. I think we will go with the order that we were listed here. So Dan, would you like to start us off here and tell us a little about yourself and the company that you're with?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Dan Steere. I'm one of the founders and the CEO for Abundant Robotics. We are a very typical Silicon Valley startup. We actually launched out of SRI's robotics division. So my co-founders were Alexander's colleagues in the robotics lab. And the mission that our company's on is to automate orchard agriculture. So I'm going to share a video that doesn't have a lot of production value. This is one that shot off of one of my colleagues' camera phones in the orchard about a year ago. And so this is our first product. I mentioned the mission of the company is to automate orchard agriculture, and the first product that the first area we're focused on is apple harvest. And so the product that we're creating is a autonomous robot that drives itself down an orchard row, in real time recognizes fruit, decides if that fruit is ripe. If it's ripe, we have to pick it without damaging the fruit and without damaging the tree. And we have to be able to do that at a cost structure that is less than people. And we have to be able to do it in today's orchards. And so, those are the challenges that we began researching, while in the lab at SRI, collaborating with the U.S. tree fruit industry. The video you see here is a pre-production prototype. And as I mentioned, this is from last fall. The apple harvest season has just begun in the U.S. So, we literally started this year's harvest last week. We're currently in the stage of small-scale commercial trials while we evolve the design for the robot to one that we're ready to manufacture. So basically, the differences between the machine that you see here and the one that's picking today is we made it a little bit faster, but most importantly, we've spent this year focusing on durability and reliability of our design so that we can confidently enter mass production, which we think we're close to doing. I think that's a pretty good overview of what we're up to. So I'll use less than my full 5 minutes as the introduction, and look forward to some questions.
Great, thank you very much. That's really helpful.